Good morning, all. Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. This is my first look at the new Czech route coming tomorrow for Train Sim World 6. The route is Liberec Stará Paka, or I think it's pronounced Parker. And yeah, I'm going to be here for a couple of hours showing you basically what is the route. Now, this service should have departed at 9:50. Well, that's a good start. You can't have them all, can you? Sorry, I'm just setting bits up on the live stream, which it's everything should be running as it should be. He says. Yeah, right. Okay, we're just checking on. Good morning, all. So we are here. I think I have everything all sorted, ready. So yeah, this is out tomorrow. This is going to be my first look at it. So let's crack on. Um, where's my controller? Quick sound check, guys. I think everyone can hear me. Well, I think I can be heard. Just let me know either way. Um, why does that sound so quiet? Good morning, all. Ah, I see. So we are here. Everyone can hear me. Well, I think I can be heard. Ah, sorry. I had the YouTube muted. So right. Anyway, let's crack on. So yeah, Liberec Stará Paka. Um, yeah, and as far as I was aware, this train should have been departing at 9 o'clock, at 9:50. And we're not. So okay, let's just come off that then. No, I didn't want to come at that. You could have been waiting for that, actually, to be honest. Ah, yeah, of course we are. Yes, we're waiting for that. That's running around its train. Look. Ah, I see. Can't let me out. I can't get out. If I'm right, let me just soon sit down in another seat. I think this is running around its F3 and a twins or something, kind of. Um, so F3, 8. It won't let me out because we're shunting. By the looks of it, the doors are locked. I can't get out. The service was supposed to start at 9 o'clock. Hey, I had to try it. Don't work. So we've got internal doors, but we can't do. Yeah. So the multiple unit is there somewhere. So oh dear, it is one of those things. I wasn't expecting that. This is literally my first look. Okay, I've not literally played this. I had a quick go on the PS5 yesterday, after my stream, and that was it. So I have literally, I just haven't had time to do it, to be honest. And so today is a day of, if I can find the mouse button. Why won't it? There we go. Just press escape. There we go. Go to the main menu. That's better. Nah, it's just one of those things. Um, I was expecting the train to go off, and then you'll join the stream, and you'll be seeing me driving off as a passenger on the train. But it isn't. It is what it is. It's one of those things. Right. So we are going to start off from the scratch. Literally, I think it's the tutorials. It's not that one, is it? Um, train modules. I can never remember which one it is. It's not that one. What? Do you know, for the life of me, I found this on the PlayStation last night. I couldn't find it on here. I've no idea where it is. It's not train modules. Oh, we'll have to do it that way. You know what? Go to the trains, choose a route, Liberec, Stará Paka, boom, training module, do it that way. It's so much easier. So yeah, I'll be on for a couple of hours, probably till between 12 and 1. I'm not going to be live again tonight. It's roadmap day today as well.
Welcome to Liberec, Czechia's fifth biggest city in the heart of the Jezera Mountains. The station itself was founded in 1859 and was a part of the 160-kilometer-long Liberec to Pardubice route. It seems that there are locks missing in the yellow holder. Let's go and fix that. Look at both sides before crossing the rails. You will find many variations of those holders empty along the route. Try to fill them, and also find all the missing locks.
So, I've no idea...
Let's go and catch your train on another platform.
Was it? Big rail hook something holder? I've no idea what these are. So, yeah. I think there's another one here, actually. Small rail chock holder. Yeah, no idea. Right, nothing's coming. Like I said, I had a quick go at this on the PS5 yesterday. It would have been late last night. This is the PC version that I'm playing, and a big thank you for Dovetail for the early access key. I guess we're going in here then. This is first class. Oh, hello. What the hell is this? Oh, it's a cab. Okay, we won't be sitting in there then. Oh, that's pretty cool. Thought it was first class I was going in, obviously not. Ah, we'll sit here then. I don't like travelling backwards.
The route was built between 1856 and 1859, and you will find many landmarks here, including Ještěd Television Tower, Hruby Rohozet's Castle, and Pantheon Chapel near Mala Scala. You will operate passenger services with Class 843, both stopping and express trains, with a variety of interesting scenarios. Yet some can be really difficult. You will also get to operate the iconic Class 750, nicknamed Goggles, with a variety of freight trains, including typical manipulation trains stopping at each station. Good luck.
And that's it. That's an interesting intro, I've got to say. Okay, so we're going to go through all the training modules because there is a lot that you need to know for this. And I'm going to be running 2 scenarios today with the goggles tech. As I could. If you know the Bad Batch, Star Wars Bad Batch, then goggles is what they call tech or tick. So yeah, I'll be running with the minion or goggles or tick or whatever you want to call it.
Welcome to the Training Center. Today you will learn the basic operations of the Czech Class 843. Open the battery cover and set the switch on the batteries to get electric power.
It's basic battery covers there. Now, oh god.
Give the display a few seconds to boot up, then switch the master key to the rightmost position to activate this cab. See the VLAC page after the display has loaded. On this page, you can see information about this train, such as which vehicles are present, their length, weight, and other properties. Press Enter to acknowledge new train information and cancel the present failure. Set the reverser to position D, engine only. In this position, you can start the engines. The engine selection switch decides which engine to start. The Class 843 has 2 diesel engines, and this way you can start or shut them down. Positions in the left controls this vehicle, and positions now hold the green start button until the engine starts. It is necessary to hold the button, otherwise the engine won't start. Set the engine selection switch to position 2 to select the other engine.
I don't know if this is AI doing the voiceover or if it is someone.
Now set the reverser to position P, forward. Set the brake cutout switch to the cut-in position so you can start filling the brake pipe and release the brakes. Set the throttle and brake lever to the J position. In this position, the locomotive would start filling the brake pipe and release the brakes.
Yeah, it's. I'm not even going to touch the safety systems, to be honest, because it's just like, yeah, okay. There's a lot of info that they chuck out at you all at once. Set the headlights to all white. Turn on the radio display, which is that. Release the handbrake, which is that one. Yeah, I don't know either. Be honest. Are we unlocking the doors? We're unlocking doors apparently. Now we're locking doors.
Hold the throttle and brake lever in the S position. In this position, you can increase the set power to get the train moving. You can see the set power on the display going between -100%, 0%, and 100%. The power will increase as long as you hold the lever in this position. After returning the lever to the J position, the set power will be maintained. You can also decrease the set power in the V position. Decrease the set power to under 30% as the speed reaches 55 kilometers per hour, and then apply the power again.
Did you get that? I'll be asking questions later. Right. So throttle and brake lever is your RT, your right thumb. Hold the throttle and brake in V until set power drops under 30% and apply more power to accelerate.
You have now triggered the field weakening. It also activates automatically around 70 kilometers per hour, but in some cases it is more suitable to do it this way, so it will activate earlier. In a similar way, you can also control the electrodynamic brake. Decrease the power back to 0% and then hold the throttle and brake lever in BE position to increase the braking power. Set braking power can be then decreased in the J position.
So we're slowing down to reach 50.
Now decrease the power back to 0% and hold the throttle and brake lever in the BP position. This position applies the pneumatic brakes. Those can also be released in the J position.
So it's a little bit weird how they pronounce it and how they do things. I mean, I think it just takes time to get used to doing it, sort of thing, using it. So I will be doing two scenarios. It's a two-part scenario. But I'll be doing all this stuff first, the intro, what do they call them? Tutorials. Oh, the unit was quite nice actually. And yes, you can actually walk through there. Coming up to station 1. Appropriately named station 1. So there's just 2 passenger doors either side. That beacons are disabled and accessible. It's not bad little loco for DMU, to be honest. It's definitely got some character. And you're going to have to learn the braking distances. I'm not going round again. Maybe, actually, I'm going to have to go round again. Bugger. Yeah, trying to get your braking distances right is, yeah, going to be interesting. As in driving the Stará Paka route yet, I've not driven it. Going on there then. Limited down to 65. I may have broken it. Good morning there, Mark. How are you? Just having a quick look to watch later. Looks good, but single track. Yes, single track route. And to be honest, some single track routes, they don't really get a lot of they don't get a lot of playability things. People just like, oh, they want to be passing trains, you know what I mean? And they don't really seem as busy. But some people love single track scenic DMU routes. You know. That is just how it is, and I've no idea what's going on here. So yeah, we're just going to put it in the station one, hopefully by the marker this time. But yeah, I mean, nothing really has been explained in the tutorial. Explain why is that noise happening. I've got no clue. So. And you know, I've had this since last week, but I've not had time to play it because of everything else that's been going on and that. So yeah, it's just a learning experience, to be honest. I can't follow up. So I'll bring it to a stop, hopefully, at the mark. But there is no mark there, so oh god. That's your direct brake. Direct brake is on your L2 button. That's probably the vigilance going off, which I didn't even know I had on. Oh, I think it might have been I killed the engine. By the sounds of it. And unfortunately, no, the engine's running. So the engines are running. So I can't complete that, which is absolutely brilliant. So that's a good start, isn't it? I'm not going to do that one again. Just going to go back to the main menu. I'm not going to restart it. It worked on the PC. The worst thing is, it actually worked on the PlayStation yesterday. I actually managed to complete it. God knows what I did here. Probably overrun it, but there again, I don't know. I was throttling the nuts out of it. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this is my first look at it, really. Oh God, what? Why can't they just make it as though not interesting? This is not going to be one of the best ones.
In this training module, you'll be learning about the various...
Shush. Options. Main menu. Hi Bradley, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, mate. Just came in to say hello. Are you working today? This morning? It's all going well today. It's not that one. It's the modules. It's the modules. I didn't want that one. I want that one. That's not. Yeah, don't even go there. It was the 843, wasn't it? There we go. Right. So that, I broke that, so I'm going to try that on my own later. But this one is the 843 walk around. That might give us some decent sort of stuff. And the other one is a 750. Let me make a note of that. So yeah, this is by Vector Simulations. I mean, from what I've seen...
Hello, driver. Welcome to
hello.
the training center.
Hi.
Today we will explore the Class 843,
Oh,
and you will get to know some new and interesting things about it.
Oh,
Start by approaching the train.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. EWS livery.
Let's begin our walk around by checking the exterior. Check that the buffers aren't pushed inside. Continue by looking under and checking that nothing is hanging from the bogies. Also check that the fuel caps aren't missing and air intakes aren't full of grass or snow.
Okay, I think we're fine. Let's check the buffers. Oh, I'll have a quick look here. You'll find out why later. Okay, that's fine. Yep, they look alright. That one looks alright. That looks alright. That looks alright. Air intakes. Breathe in. Fuel caps are on. That's good. And another bogies. Good pick. Very nice. More buffers. Look at that. Classic. I like the imitation grease on there. That's awesome. Ladder's good. Bogies are good there. Yep. Better than looking up, left, right, and down centre, isn't it? Yeah, that seems alright.
Great.
As well.
Now that we have checked and everything is all right, you can board the train.
I don't know if this is AI voice or the real guy. Well, I broke the... Is that the fridge? Please be the fridge. I broke the, RTO. What the f... is the RTO?
Here we are looking at the RTO. You can operate train heating and lights from here. It is also possible to turn on the engine preheating here.
Coach lights on? Cool. Nice. Close the RTO, do.
Proceed further into the train. We will stop at the air cabinet.
Proceed further into the train. We shall stop at the air cabinet. There's the air cabinet. Think you could get any faster? Okay. There.
Here you see the red air valves coming into and from the BSE indirect brake controller. Close all of them if you need to tow this train.
Oh.
Those electro-pneumatic valves belong to the BSE, indirect brake controller. Valves YB and YR are braking valves, where YR controls the emergency braking. Valve YO is for releasing. YZ controls brake cutout, and YS is for the quick release.
Uh-huh. Press the beep valves. Oh, there they are.
Those electro-pneumatic valves belong to the BPE direct brake controller.
Not to
Valves
be mixed with BPC.
YV70 and YV71 are braking and releasing valves. Valves YV81 and YV83 control the parking brake. Valves YV82 and YV84 then control the complementary brake, which applies in case the electrodynamic brake isn't strong enough.
I do believe there is a manual coming out for this. I think. Because I ain't ever going to remember any of this. Look at the bogey valves.
You can find two. Do we not go into the toilet then? Here is the brain of this vehicle. the central computer and traction regulator. As the Class 843 trains were created between years 1995 and 1997, some of the components still use analog control circuits. Here also lies the GM15 signal converter, which converts all signals between their analog and digital representation. Below, you can find some important breakers, which control diesel engines and traction engines.
Nice.
Breakers here control practically everything on this vehicle, ranging from simple things like wipers to more important things like the central computer or regulator. Switches here can switch between normal and backup type of regulation. You can also disable inputs into regulator, which could render the vehicle unusable for a while, but can be helpful with some problem solving. The little switch is particularly important, as it can turn on the maximum level of engine coolings.
Okay. Open the RTR door. What's the RTR door? Walk into the cab.
Here you see the voltage and ampere meters. Check the leftmost ampere meter after starting if the batteries are charging. The most important switch below is the second one from the left, as this switch can turn off the electrodynamic brake. Use this when you have issues with the electrodynamic brake.
Toilet control brake.
That is all for today, driver. Good luck on the rails.
I think you're gonna bloody need it. See those out. um. It's interesting, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff that's been involved in there, and there's a lot of stuff that is being involved in there. You're thinking, should I know about it or not? I like it, and it's decent that we've got these sort of tutorials where they take their time to do stuff like this, which I think is quite good. And I think this also like kind of applies with the BR145 as well, which I've been playing with. And I quite like their tutorials, TSGs. So yeah, this is interesting. But I'm just like, it's a bit over my pay grade, I think. I'm just here to drive the damn thing.
Hello, driver, and
Hi.
welcome to the training center. Today you are going to learn some basics of operating the Czech Class 750 locomotive.
Gargoyles. Oh, tick. Why can I hear a clock? Has someone put a bomb in here? Armrest. Hey, look at that rivet. At least they got an armrest that goes up and down. Look, yours don't. Well, I like that. What about that one? Wow. Hey, hold on. Okay. Can you go up and down? Come on. No. Alright, okay, so we get armrests and a seat that goes backwards and forwards. Awesome. Open the electric compartment doors. Huh? I beg your pardon?
Open the doors to the electric compartment and switch on the batteries handle to get some electric power.
Hold on a minute. This door... This... I mean, I'm a bit concerned. If I've got to suddenly brake, is that chair going to launch me through the windscreen? Because it, like... It just moves. That's... There's no rails. Yeah, it's a bit concerning. Battery breaker off. Close you. At least I don't have to start reading about all these. good.
Insert the reverser and move it forwards to the engine-only position.
Look at
The
that.
engine can only be started in one of the two engine-only positions.
Cool. That looks pretty impressive. Mind you, I don't. I wonder if you can walk around on the other way. Oh, look, you can't. I suspect you'll be able to go down the other end then. That looks really impressive. I think we'll have to duck down here. I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks really good. I love it where everything's detailed inside. Handbrake. I don't know what the hell that is. Emergency brake. Oh, okay. Well, hey, look at this. I've got removable arms. You've got not removable arms. You've got. Yeah, okay. Why do they have these generic, crappy green colour like locomotive interiors in locos? Really? Yeah, okay. Right, insert the revert. Reverse goes in there. Okay. Press W to...
Hold the green start button until the engine starts and revs up to 480 RPM.
Ah, that one.
You can speed up the compressor by increasing engine RPM if you have the reverser in the engine-only position.
See it moving. I quite like that. Yes. How the hell am I supposed to get in there? Oh, I see. I've got to say, this is a highly detailed loco. Oh, we are on. Where is it? Logs. it's a bit different this one. Really? Release the handbrake, come on. Let's crack on with the handbrake. Tells me to sit in the seat, then I've got to release the bloody handbrake. It's different. Two handbrakes?
Wait until the brake pipe is filled and the brakes release. We have a bit of time to say some basic things about how to drive this locomotive. You need to monitor the ammeter when driving. Try not to exceed the red mark starting at 2400A. You can temporarily overload the locomotive, but doing so for prolonged periods of time could lead to damage. You should start by first setting the regulator to first notch and waiting until you see some current on the ammeter. Then, you can start to increase the power. Wait until the brakes are released and try that for yourself.
Brake pipe reaches 5 bar. Okay. You know, I'm not going to remember any of this. Trains running between Weymouth and Poole may be delayed by up to 25 minutes or revised. Why is that then? So don't tell me they've got signalling problems again. Objective complete. Apply some power to get moving. Okay. $478,832 kilometers. Okay. So this is the in-cab signalling by the looks of it. Maximum speed, 100 kilometers an hour.
Similar things apply when lowering the power to neutral. Wait on the first notch until the traction current drops down, and then move the regulator to the neutral position.
We'll see what it sounds like going across. Using the train brake. No, so wait on the first notch until the traction current drops down, and then move the regulator to the neutral position. Right, let's try that again. Okay, I'm not understanding this one bit. Message log. So, need to monitor the diameter of the drawing. Try not to exceed the red mark at 2,400 amps. You can temporarily overload the map. Doing so for a long period, you can need damage. Yeah. Don't use. Similar things apply when lowering the power to neutral. Wait on the first notch until the traction current drops down, and then move the regulator to the thingy position. Okay. Yeah, this isn't easy. Right, so let's move the regulator neutral position, and then just use brakes. Which one's the train brake? No, attention brake. Well, that's what I've done. Use the train brake. So you can't literally go on and go, clag it and go, my lords! So wait till the amateurs drop, which they are. Use the train brakes to apply the brakes. And? Coasting, we decrease power to coast, right? Use the train brake to apply the brakes. Similar things apply when lowering the power to neutral. Wait on the first notch until the traction current drops down and then move the regulator to the neutral position. Right, okay. The regulator, that's that then. It's gotta be. That's neutral. And then you apply the train brakes. Right. Let's get her up to speed again. I just think I'm having a bad day today. Yeah. Hi Ross. This is what put you off TSW initially, following the instructions, but the instructions aren't what it's meant to be. Yeah, I think I'm certainly not following some of the instructions. So basically, I need to get it up to speed. Brakes up to 8.4, so we're okay there. There we go. She's starting to pull away. Right, then we just rip it and grip it. So we'll get up to about 35 miles an hour. Sorry, 35 kilometers an hour. I mean, the loco itself was fantastic. I swear it said bananas. Banana. Right. So if we read it correctly, when lowering the power to neutral, wait on the first notch until the traction current drops. So we've got to go down to notch 1. When that all drops down, then move the regulator to the neutral position, coast, and then use the train brake to apply the brakes. Well, first off, let's make sure we got the train brakes. No, it's the engine brake. That's the train brake. Right. Right. So you've got to wait till the power drops. Hi railway guy, how you doing? It says use throttle to reach it. Yeah, I've done that already. Now I've got to use the train brake to apply the brakes. So we're going to drop down to the neutral. I don't think we got... That's not the regulator, that's the reverser. So the regulator is the thingy. Will there be electric trains on the Czech route in JSW? I've no idea, to be honest. Have no clue. Probably not, because if I'm right, it's diesel only engine route. It's a diesel, it's not electric. So let's use the train brake. Slow her down. But it's not acknowledging it. Okay. If it had told me to slam the train brakes into emergency, then I would have done it. Well, who knew? Yeah, the instructions are not that clear. Right, shall we wait till we get 5 bar and then just ram this thing up, and then we'll come to a stop? Hold on a minute, where am I? Will the third party developer create a new route? I no idea. I honestly have no idea. I suppose it depends how well this one sells. It's the same with the Dutch route. If that sells well, I suspect at some point there will be more Dutch content. If this route sells well, then I suspect that it may proceed to more DLC for the route. Or more Czech content. Honestly, I can't tell you because I don't know. Will this third-party developer create a route in the Czech Republic? Railway guy, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Unfortunately, that is probably a Dovetail question, and Dovetail will tell you this exactly what I told you. Dovetail will tell you exactly what I've just said. I think it's just a wait and see, to be honest. there. Keep forgetting that. What I need to do. Oh no, it's done. That's good. I've lost my internet explorer. There we go. Have I ordered Daypol's 517/14X? Will they be released then by now? The 517s at least. I've no idea, to be honest. I've not ordered anything from Daypol. I can't afford it at the moment. Yeah, just until I get myself a job, I probably won't be ordering any railway stuff. I'll have to make do with what I've got at the moment. Right, let's cut power. So she's in neutral. Right, actually I should have just left that on 1, but that's fine. To be honest, if the route does do well and they still want to create Czech content, then you know they very well, you know, they're a Czech, by the sounds of it, a Czech third-party company. So by all means, I suspect that if they want to sort of carrying on creating content, then yeah, I see no reasoning why they wouldn't want to create any more, to be honest. But I suspect they will want to see some sort of return on the, you know, the money that they've earned, whether it's a worthy investment to spend. So I think for this they spent about nearly 2 years on doing it, and that was even, I think this is when the editor was announced. So it's about nearly 2.5 years, I think it was, since the editor was announced. So they've been working on this since roughly just after the editor was released. So yeah. But I'm running this slow because I want to sort of try and stop and not miss it and fluff it up like I did the 843. So I mean, it's a little. I did think that this would be a bit of a difficult one for me to grasp, because I saw how Matt was driving it, and not that he was driving it crap, but how he was using it, and I was thinking, I had the instant, oh, that's not too good for me, but yeah, we'll see. So you've got to try and remember, just so that it doesn't go on the amps. Where's my mouse? It's on the other screen. There we go. the map disk basically you've got to get it under, don't exceed 2,400 amps. It's a little bit like sometimes you think about the German electric trains, I suppose. Why is my controller? My controller flashes green. If I'm, it's all to do with the LEDs in it. It's a clear see-through controller. It's probably taken a lot longer than 10 minutes. This has. So I think we're going to do the walk around. It will just be it will show us all the certain bits and that, and then we'll go and do part 1 of the scenario, and then we'll hopefully do part 2. Part 1 is shunting, and then we drive somewhere, and then we drive back. I mean, to be honest, it's a lovely loco. It's definitely a lovely loco.
Good job! You have learned some new things today.
You're damn right I have. I'll sleep well tonight. Oh dear. Next, 750 banking operations. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Wish me luck. I mean, the next thing I'm going to be doing...
Welcome to another Class 750 tutorial. Today we will learn some basic banking operations. Start by inserting the reverser and setting it to the forward position.
No, that's the emergency, you dumbass. Does that one? Okay. That's red.
There are a few audible signals used for banking operations in Czechia. These can either be honks of the horn or blasts on the whistle.
Ooh,
the most important is 3 short signals which tell the banking locomotives to stop applying any power. Another way to tell the banking engine to stop applying power is to use 1 short signal. For simulation purposes, short signal is any audible signal shorter than half a second. There are 2 ways how to tell the banking engines how to apply power. First one is 1 long and 1 short signals, which tells the engines to apply half power. Second is 1 long and 2 short signals, which tells the engines to apply maximum available power. The banking engines know about track speed restrictions, so in most cases, you shouldn't have to worry about them pushing the train to greater speeds than allowed. However, it is good practice to tell them to stop applying power before you start to brake. Don't worry if you get any of the signals wrong. You can just wait a few seconds and then try that signal again. Now tell the engines to apply full power, 1 long and 2 short signals. You can use both horns and the whistle. Do not apply any power yourself yet, so you can see their effect.
So they're pushing me. So they're pushing me. And I'm not even hitting any power. So while we're actually being banked, yeah, the next thing for the model railway is I've got to get a little bit of timber to get the other board ready. So get the legs for the boards. Make sure that I've got enough bolts and a couple of other bits that I need. And then that I can make up the other boards. So where the two bits of timber that will connect the boards together, where the other the trains will run. But then I just basically want to sort of devise a little roundy route. And then the next one is I need to get some timber cut for a for the actual Burton Road depot. So it will mean purchasing a board and getting it cut for certain measurements that I want. Oh no. Make sure you're up to 2,400. That's quite an interesting sort of banking operation, really. I quite enjoy it. I quite like that. That's the sort of thing that I would enjoy. Now we're cooking. So always go down to notch 1, wait till your power goes down, and then just go into your neutral, and then start braking.
Don't forget to tell the banking engines to stop banking by either 1 short or 3 short signals before braking.
I quite like the sounds of this as well. I think there's the 750 walk around, and we'll do that one, and then we'll get on to the scenario. There are, I'll show you the scenarios as well, there's a few of them. I mean, people are going on about the amount of services available, but if you don't have any other traction on the route, you know, I think there's 111 services. We'll have a look at this after we've done this other one. There's only 111 services on the route. These are the only, say, and I don't know that these are the only services that are available. Then how are they going to make the route more busy? I'd buy that for $1.
Good job! You have learned some new things today.
Damn right. Good job. Doing the old walk around for the 750. Let's have a look. I'm not...
Hello, driver.
Hello.
Welcome to the training center. Today we will explore the Class 750 locomotive, and you will get to know some new and interesting things about it.
Go on then.
Start by approaching the locomotive. Begin our walk around by checking the exterior of the locomotive.
It's not going to bite me.
Check that the buffers aren't pushed inside. Continue by looking under the locomotive and checking that nothing is hanging from the bogies.
Hello.
Also check that the drainage valves are closed and the fuel caps aren't missing.
Usually I have them hanging from my nose. I'm joking, I don't. Right, where are we going? Come on then. Let's look at this one. Bogies are nice and green. Oh dear. Fuel cap's got locks on it. I don't have a key for the padlock. Just wait till you get to the BR145. You start hitting the bloody hitting the wagons with your shoes. Very nice. Ooh, lovely. That's a big fuel tank. 5,500 litres. Nice.
Great.
And
now that we have checked and everything is all right, you can board the locomotive. Then proceed into the engine room. Here you can see cooling towers. Those on the left are responsible for the cooling of the oil circuit. Those on the right then cool down the engine cooling water.
cool.
Check that we have enough cooling water.
Okay. Oh, I see. Mind.
Pull out the oil stick from the engine and check how much oil there is.
I got to pull out the dipstick. Come on then. Insert back. This is the sort of thing I quite like. It's not just a point of being interactive in a scenario. Oh, not a scenario. In a what do they call those things? In a tutorial where, oh, this is it. Drive this, drive there, drive that. Now shunt back and front. Boom. They've got this, and I quite like that. That's quite good.
This is the safety system box.
Uh-huh.
This locomotive is equipped with an LVZ safety system, which is responsible for checking drivers' vigilance and also displays signal code.
No,
The
you're
latter
right.
applies only on routes that are equipped with said system. When you start the safety system, make sure that you have applied the direct brake, put mode switch into the start position, and wait for the white light to be lit. Then, put the switch into the active position. If you need to change cabs, use the switch above and select 1 or 2 as needed. If you want to shut it down, move the mode switch to the banking position. As in, the off position, the air valve won't be powered and you will lose all brake pipe pressure.
Okay.
Now, check that we have enough oil in the compressor.
That bloody time bomb's here again. Yeah. Yeah.
Here you can see the LTR brake distributor. Most of the older Czech locomotives are equipped with this. You can select the brake mode here, disable air braking on the locomotive, and also empty the control reservoir.
That's something to do with the brake as well.
The yellow box with the valve is the safety system valve.
Safety system valve.
If the safety system or radio aren't powered, air will leak through this valve. If you need to stop it and can't turn on any of those, then close the valve. As you can see, the valve is now closed. That is because you should start this locomotive with both the radio and safety system turned off, as the voltage spikes could damage them. You will learn how to activate those in a minute.
Yay.
Below you can see 2 red valves. Those valves close air pipes to the front and back
Morning,
bogie
Bronco. How you
respectively.
doing? Morning,
If
Carl.
you close
How
them,
are you?
then the bogies won't apply any braking force. Now proceed into the front cabin and open both doors to the electric cabinet.
There we're going that way. This is a difficult one. I love the fact they've got the sound effects in them. Yeah, that's a time
Here
bomb.
you see battery voltage and ampere meters. The battery should typically have around 110 volts. If the voltage is too low, the engine then may not start.
Yay.
Those 4 switches toggle each traction engine. Be careful and don't operate those if the traction engines are under any power.
That'll
Here
be
we
fun.
see 3 switches. The
You're going
leftmost one
away
is
on this
disconnected.
route. Haven't put
The
time
middle
into
one
watch
controls the
preview
operating
streams.
mode. If you need to control another locomotive in double traction, put it in the double position. The last switch turns power regulation on or off. The locomotive won't apply any power if that switch is in the off position.
Oh, I see.
The breakers can trip the power to some components on this locomotive. As we've discussed previously, the 2 most important ones are the J15 VZ and RDST breakers. The J15 powers the LVZ safety system, and RDST powers the radio. If any of those breakers are tripped, you need to close the yellow valve in the engine room. Now look at the relays. The first important set are relays RCB, RD, and RE. Those three relays control which power notch the locomotive will use. Older Czech locomotives used binary or gray codes to control the power.
Binary, eh? Wow. Oh, look at the AI. Look at the relays. What ones are these ones?
The second set of relays are relays RS1, RS2, and RS3. Those are the wheel slip relays. Regulation checks the voltage difference between traction engines, and if any of those are big enough, it will trip said relay. The locomotive would then automatically lower power until the wheel slip stops.
Awesome.
The last important relay is the RP. This relay controls field diversion, which happens at around 60 kilometers per hour. But it is decided by generator voltage and current. So it can also happen at higher speeds if you have lower notches selected.
Sorry, I am tired. I had a really bad night. I've been awake since about 5:30 this morning. Been up since 6. Look at the schematics. Oh, don't.
Lastly, here are the schematics of the most important electric systems of this locomotive.
I'm not that
Below,
way
you can
inclined.
also see traction characteristics and Koref's diagram of the Class 750. Now, close the doors and sit in driver's seat.
Sit in driver's seat. Would it have been better sit in the driver's seat? Oh god, that sounds so good. Climb up and turn on the batteries. Hmm? Well, where the See, I think this is one of the things where it tells you to climb up, it goes you to sit in the driver's seat, then it tells you to climb up and turn the batteries on, and you're thinking, but you just told me to sit in the seat. It's a little bit steps a bit before others. We had the time change this weekend. Zombie moved this morning. Oh god, I think ours is next week. This is not an expert loco, to be honest, but it does actually sound like it. And I played the BR147, and I have to say I do quite 145 even. I do quite like the 145. But yeah, learning them is quite impressive. Look, I even get look at this rivet. I get armrest that goes up and down. Insert your reverser key.
Insert the reverser and put it in the first position forwards. You can only start the engine only in the diesel engine only positions, which are both first forward and back from neutral.
There we go. Start your engines. Start your engines! That's one thing that passes you off with tutorials, all in the seat, but then get up and do this, that, and the other. Yeah. Engine's not working. Oops. That's not starting, is it? That's just not, it just doesn't want to know. Um, that's not working. So I can't do the brakes. Can't touch any of the brakes. Engine brake. Train brake. That won't work because there's nothing on there. So that won't work because it's got to be in thingy. Hi Kanan, how you doing? Well, that is just not working, is it? Right, I'll leave it to 15, 15 and 20. This will sound lazy, but work all day, come home and do something like this, and that is extra complex, defeats the purpose of relaxing with the game. Yeah, I see what your point. I see your point there. But then this is why I kind of do this so that people. Well, there you go. Got to hold it in for about 30 seconds to a minute. But you never said that, did they? Wait until brake cylinder pressure rises above 2 bar. It doesn't need to be arcade mood, but this is too much for you, which others... Yeah, exactly. No, that's fair enough. That's arcade mode, yeah. No, I know. I mean, this is like the full simulation sort of thing. And if you're happy with that, then fine. But, yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. But I kind of think that you won't be doing that during the services. I think you may do this in the scenarios, which we'll be looking at in a minute. Open electric compartment doors again. Start up. Turn on the J15 breaker, which is that one. And the thing is that at least they've got it on. They've got it included, so that even if you don't want to do it, it's there if you do want to do it. Open the yellow valve. morning there, Tom. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Doesn't need to be dumbed down for you. No, that's fair enough. I mean, I suspect this will happen. You'll have to do this in the
Today, you have learned
scenario.
some basics of maintaining and starting the Class 750 locomotive.
I think that is it for that. Right, so I'm just, while that reloads, I'm just going to have a P&B and get a drink, and I'll be back. I've not even, this is again the first look. I had a quick look on the PlayStation. I did one of the tutorials for the 843, and yeah, and that was it. Cause I was getting tired, but there's something else that I had to do as well that I said to someone I'd check. But yeah, it's interesting. I haven't seen the route, haven't driven the route, but we're going to do hopefully 2 scenarios. I'll be back in a second. Oh. Don't forget it's roadmap day today as well. Just get my drink. Oh. Such a dumbass. Where's my headset? There it is. So I went to put my drink in, my orange, and I was just gonna have filtered water with it. Yeah, I won't put lemonade in it, didn't I? Diet lemonade, mind. So yeah, dumbass. So with the route, where are we? Liberec, Stará Paka. Right, so there's 9 scenarios: squall line, swimsuit weather, end of day, goodbye. Can you fix it? Bit of shunting part 1, bit of shunting part 2. We're going to be doing those 2. From factory to factory and mudslide. So you got the 843, 843, 843, 843, 843, 750, 750, 750, and 750. So yeah. Then timetable services. You've got 111 timetable services. So you got God knows how many different versions. You got 44 services. So I'll probably end up doing that colour. So yeah. So by the looks of it, this one at 0403, you've got drive this freight service and perform manipulations. So it's part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8. Oh. So these are all part, and you've got part 13s as well. So you're spending the sort of time of a day sort of doing it. That one, drive this freight service to Stará Paka, basically hour and a half run. So these are small, short services and everything. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing. There's a couple of runs, but you know, 62402 part 9. That's 44 minutes shunting. So yeah, I can understand what that one is. So we go back to the 750 green. No, the 843. So you got different colours. 59 services. Hour and 24 minutes. So 2 hours 25 minutes. Literally end to end. Nice. So yeah, there's a lot. So the shunting ones are literally, they run round. The DMU run round its one or two coaches and connect to the other one. You guess your point is that you do not want them to sacrifice realism to get you to be interested. You are a trained casual vice purist, and it should be tailored to real simulation. That's fair enough. I mean, at the end of the day, if this isn't for you, then you save yourself some money. So DBR BR642, there's 8 services. They're 18-minute runs, 17. Well, basically 18-minute runs really. So they're hourly. Well, first 2 are hourly. So yeah, that's not too bad. Well, we're going to have a look at the. Not that. We're not definitely not Long Island Railroad. So we're going to be looking at the scenario. We're going to be doing a bit of shunting part 1. Hopefully going to be doing it. Trying it. But yeah, it's definitely one where you're going to have to sit down and do the tutorials. Take your time to do it. Good day today. You'll be doing some shunting before driving to turn off. Your train will have 2 banking locomotives coupled until reaching. Yeah, that one. You'll need to decouple those there. Good luck. Awesome. Preparation. Open the electric compartment doors. So it's not, by the looks of it, a very busy route. Climb up and turn on the batteries. It's like the batteries are not 10 foot high. Sit in the driver's seat. Time bomb's going. Switch signals to. I'll be using the mouse for these, it's easier. Set reverse to engine only. Start up button. That's a good minute you got to hold it for. So 16:31 and 50 odd seconds. I mean, literally, apart from what I looked at on the PlayStation last night, I've literally had no preparation for this. But bearing in mind, I've been playing Thingy of Sodor and the BR145. Yeah. So within the next 10 seconds. There we go. Takes a minute to start up. Might have to handbrakes there. No, we've got to get off our arse to do that. Go. So yeah, it's a bit weird to get used to it, and I mean, I really would suggest doing the scenario, doing the thingies. Turn on the J15 breaker and the radio. Open the safety air valve. Looks like the Minions, doesn't it? It's so cool. I can see a Minion liveried one coming up at some point. Tom, I'm looking at you. Turn on the radio. Radio 1, here we come. Ah! Ominous. Simplex.
Ahoj, tady Fíra motorové mašinky v Liberci na koleji 10B. Potřeboval bych si jednat posun z koleje 10B na Behrbek.
Ahoj, tady výpravčí Liberec. Pojedeme z 10B do trati směr Chrastava za SE 32 a potom po 116 na 10. a tam se dělou 73.
A já rozumím, z 10B za SE 32 a potom přes 10. na 116. Díky.
Okay. ain't doing that. I'll do my head in. Right. Okay. Are we sitting comfortably? You reckon there'll be a minion livery one within the first 2 hours? I am so downloading that if there is. Remember, up to 2,400 before you start accelerating. Well, don't go up to 2,000. Is it 4,000? 2,400. You go over 2,400, it comes out, and then you've got to spring it all back down again. And then down a notch 1, wait till the power's off, check your amp, and then down to notch 0, and then just start braking. Brakes are pretty good. So all this, all the assets, everything the signalling, everything they've had to make themselves. Change ends. Set BS2 to cut out. Train brake. What's the difference between an expert loco and a non-expert loco? BR101 expert. There's a lot of basically it's stuff like this. This isn't an expert loco. It's basically you're looking at like the HST, and then you're looking at the BR101 expert, which has got literally everything. It's got faults on it. It's like a study level locomotive, bit like yeah, about 15 quid. Yeah, that is so true, Carl. So yeah, there's a lot more to it. Why my brakes are like. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Quick, let's run to the other one before it starts running away again. Into the reverser. Yeah, expert loco means more advanced. Yes. And about £15 extra as well. Really hope that does not come out on the... Oh, that's the locos. Oh, cool. Colourful combination. Really? They're going to be banking that lot up? Really?
Tady signalista ze stavidla 3. Ahoj, pojedeme z 10. na Pahrbek a potom na 20. obsazenou.
A já ti rozumím, na Pahrbek a poté 20. obsazená.
So I think they've done really, really well to do this. Ah, so we've got LVZ on now. So we'll be expecting a buzzer every 10 seconds. That's not the buzzer. That's the buzzer. Hi Jack, how you doing? So it says sit in driver's seat. Does that mean I've got to switch everything off again? Somewhere around here there's a bloody brake key. She left the door open. Whoops. Big mistake. This kind of gets you used to doing the setup and everything. How are you all doing? Yeah, I'm not too bad. Not too bad. Could be a lot better, but yeah. I don't know whether we're going to get this other second part of the tutorial done. Not tutorial, scenario done. Because I don't want to be on here till 2 o'clock because I've got other things I need to do. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Maybe not. Really? Where's that bloody brake cut out? Currently on a tram doing 95 miles an hour. Tram.
Mašinka ve stanici Liberec na 20. koleji, pojedeš z 20. na Pahrbek a poté na 24. a z 20. koleje na Pahrbek posun dovolen.
What was that?
Na 20. koleji rozumím, 20. na Pahrbek posun dovolen a pak na 24.
Come on! Mouse. Are we talking tram as in a Skoda? HST, sorry mate. Awesome. I've left the brakes on somewhere. Don't tell anyone. That's better. Can I stand on the end of here? I don't really want to stand on the end here. I don't mind a bit of shunting.
Posunuj.
Posunuj. Wait.
Posunuj.
What? Oh.
A 300 metrů suneme. Posunuj. 250 metrů suneme.
Obviously there's a little virtual shunter down there somewhere.
Můžeš sunout. A můžeš sunout 200 metrů.
This is a scenario, by the way.
150 metrů sunem. 120 metrů suneme. Ještě 100 metrů sunem. 80 metrů suneme. Suneme 60 metrů. A trochu zpomal. Trochu zpomal. A trochu zpomal. Trochu zpomal.
Did you think I was going to hit that at a fast rate of knots? Because I did. Oh dear.
Mašinka ve stanici Liberec na 24. koleji, pojedeš z 24. na Hrb, poté na 22. A z 24. na Pahrbek posun dovolen.
Na 24. koleji rozumím, z 24. na Hrb posun dovolen a pak na 22.
No good telling me to slow down when I'm doing 22 kilometers an hour, but I'm about 2 meters away. Sounds like a tug. Back for half an hour, we'll be back. Yeah, cheers Carl, thank you. Oh, excuse me. I woke up just like today, just like full of, found like I got a cold.
300 metrů suneme. Suneme. 250 metrů suneme. Můžeš sunout 200 metrů. Sto 50 metrů sunem. 120 metrů suneme. 100 metrů sunem. 80 metrů suneme. Suneme 60 metrů. Suneme 50 metrů. A ještě 40 metrů sunem. A suneme na 30 metrů. A ještě 20 metrů sunem. A trochu zpomal. Trochu zpomal. A trochu zpomal.
That's got to be some of my best shunting yet. Oh wow, that's going to make it bloody hard. Heavy, even.
Mašinka ve stanici Liberec na 22. koleji, pojedeš z 22. na Pahrbek a potom na 18. Z 22. koleje na Pahrbek posun dovolen.
Na 22. koleji ti rozumím, z 22. na Pahrbek posun dovolen a potom na 18.
Remember, 2400 amps. And then, yeah, just floor it after that. That's a lovely route. Long. hello, lunch break. Sounds great. Oh, it does. Sounds like it sounds like a tug. This is the scenario. Oh no. Make sure I've got that right. Oh, make sure. That's that one. Right, that's the one I should be going back on. Just holding on to nothing there. Rishi brakes. Don't forget, notch 1, 2400 only.
A máme posun dovolen.
And he puts it.
Posunuj.
Posunuj. Not a good day though. No?
Suneme.
Minions tonight, we steal the moon.
Suneme.
I recommend going through all the tutorials, Bradley. Everything.
Suneme.
I've also turned the thingy off because that's doing my nutting.
Můžeš sunout. A 300 metrů suneme. Můžeš sunout. 250 metrů suneme.
Road map is today as well, and the video, the live stream.
A můžeš sunout 200 metrů. Sto 50 metrů sunem. 120 metrů suneme. Ještě 100 metrů sunem. 80 metrů suneme. Suneme 60 metrů. Trochu zpomal.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
A trochu zpomal. Trochu zpomal.
Oh my god! Okay. Bear in mind. Yeah. No, they're not as booked. I'm just looking at the replay of my overexertion on the buffers. Don't even say anything now, he's just run away.
Pomalu.
No shit.
3 metry. 2 metry.
Actually, what I want to quickly look at is put that in neutral. It does sound like a tug, doesn't it? Hornby extra sprung, definitely extra bloody sprung. I do quite, to be honest, I do quite like the wagon choice. Oh. Unfortunately, it's not like the, what you call it one, the 145. I do like the 145 because you actually get to screw. You got that just sounds so wrong. You use the old screw coupling.
V Liberci na koleji 18 pojedeme ještě jednou přes Pahrbek a na
And you actually
16.
have to connect the
Já ti
wires,
rozumím,
the
ještě jednou na
cables.
hrb a potom na 16. Díky.
So how heavy are we at the moment? Overview. It doesn't say. It is interesting. Schedule. Oh my god. Right. This is going to be interesting. Nothing like a good tug. Oh god, no. And you also learned how to do the banking tutorials as well. Look, Bradley. Armrest as well. That is so cool. So remember, 2,400 RPM amps in notch 1. Don't go above it. LZV will go off in a minute. That's with sand. Challenging setting, you know. So I've had to put sand on. I think someone will like this. We're coupling to these here. We're coupling to them, and we get those as a banking. was the wagons pulling it back. Where are we coupling to? Oh, it is those ones. Okay. Oh, let me double check. Yeah. Let's release the brakes.
A máme posun dovolen.
He sounds so happy. Happy shunter. He's a happy little shunter. Stand on that side because that's where the ladder is.
Můžeš sunout.
I also had fun recording this.
Suneme. Posunuj.
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 Posunuj. Well, it looks like I'm going to be doing part 2 of this.
Suneme.
I want to get this done.
Posunuj.
Ouch. Shoved through the wagon.
Posunuj.
There's some people in there.
300 metrů suneme. Dvěstě 50 metrů suneme. Můžeš sunout 200 metrů. 150 metrů sunem. 120 metrů suneme. 100 metrů sunem. 80 metrů suneme. Suneme 60 metrů. Suneme 50 metrů.
So I was braking with the engine loco brake all the time. That's why I wasn't slowing down in time. Good one, Tony. He knows his tie is driving. Something funny will happen. Yeah.
A ještě 40 metrů sunem. Metrů sunem. Suneme 25 metrů. A ještě 20 metrů sunem. 15 metrů. 10 metrů sunem. A trochu zpomal. Trochu zpomal.
You there? Oh dear.
A dobrá.
Whew, preparation. Right. Switch G, P, lever to G. every single one. Oh my god. You do learn about this in the BR1, in one of the tutorials for the BR145. Oops, hold on a minute. Lower brake pipe pressure to apply brakes at least 4.5 and wait for 2 minutes. Wait for 2 minutes. Africa signal box. Sorry, signalling centre. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. Ah, you bloody hold on, mate. Just making sure this is right. I'd have happily had them dumped on as well. Eh. Oh. Okay, that didn't go well. Right, enter. We'll do enter 57. Why have I got to generate a braking report down at the other end? Well, I suspect they need to know as well. How many wagons have we got? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 19, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. No, we've got to generate a braking report at that end. I wish it would make its mind up. Well, I've created it, but I can't. where else am I supposed to create it? Well, that's a bit bloody weird, isn't it? Just in case they want one, I don't know. I don't understand. It says create a generate a break-in report. Okay, so I've generated a break-in report, but it says it's got to be done over 500 meters away. Where? Where am I creating this report? 378. Right, so wherever it is, it's wrong. You can't complete it. I can't do anything else. can't do anything. Can't finish the scenario because I can't generate a braking report. So there's a braking report there, but I can't do anything about it. Fuck's sake. It just gets so frustrating. Let me save it. Right. Options. Main menu. Yes. They're going to reload it in. Then if I generate it, then hopefully... But more than likely it's going to have to be redone again. Bear with me. Nothing much I can do about that. What's this scenario called? Bit of shunting part 1. Go to create. Braking report. Report gets created. And nothing happens. Marker saves 300 what? 392 meters away. Right, we're gonna have a quick look at the other scenario. I can't complete this. It's but it doesn't help do that. No, get off. Quit. I can't, if it's telling me to do something 392 meters away, I can't try to go 392 meters away, I can't. So yeah, that needs to be sorted. It's frustrating. It really is frustrating. And I understand from you guys why it is frustrating, because you're paid for it. And these should be addressed, to be honest. It should be addressed. Beta testers should be, they should be playing it. And obviously, I know it sounds a bit wrong, but if that is found it's a bug, beta testers should be playing these scenarios in and out. doesn't work, then it should be, you know, boom, there you go. But it's not. It shouldn't be down on the list for an update to be done in an update. It should be done before release, and I don't care, because basically with Steam, they can update Steam as set PS2 to release position. Right. Sat in the chair, you dumbass. Come on, sit down in the chair.
A 57 589 na 16. koleji v Liberci, máme po brzdě a jsme pohotoví k odjezdu do Turnova. Díky za spolupráci.
A výpravčí v Liberci tomu rozumí a přeje šťastnou cestu.
Right, give one long and two short signals. Okay, he's not done that. So they should now start pushing. happened to all my logs? Driven 7.5 kilometres in the 750. Nice. just going to pause it there. That I'm going to say that little bit of pause, big long pause there. That was because I was typing something on the other screen in Discord, and it doesn't like it. Plus the other thing, I've not ran the route before, so that's one of the other reasons why. Looks lovely, it really does. Hopefully they shut off. Yeah, they have. I'm just going to uncouple them there. They'll make their way back. Radio channel change to radio channel 61. How the hell do I do that? But I've not done this right because I've left the locos there. Everything's all going to fuck up. I'm going to try these scenarios again at some point. It's gone past 1 o'clock. I wanted to finish at 12. I hope you have kind of enjoyed this, guys. It's not been the best. And I have to say I have been winging it. It looks good, but like I said, with this thing with the bug with the bit of shunting part 1, go to create a breaking report and it's 362 meters below you. This should have been picked up in beta testing. I don't care what. It should have been picked up in beta testing, and it hasn't been. It might not be a bug. It might be a me problem, which I'm going to go and have a look at that at some point. The horn isn't Thomas the Tank Engine. The horn is I can't remember who it is. It's all sounds recorded from the actual route. It does look good. It has potential, and I think they've done really, really well. But there's certain things that just need testing, and it's just the testing side that's sloppiness. Whether there's and I don't want to be horrible for this. I know that sometimes the ambassadors are down as beta testers. The ambassadors get it in the neck just as much as Dovetail and the beta testers because we never picked it up. That's not me farting. That's the chair creaking. So I'm just gonna. There's a couple of bugs that I've got to report, which I'm gonna do. They'll go back and they'll look at them, blah blah blah, whatever, and whether they'll get them done or not, I don't know. But then there'll be people moaning about it all on the forums. That's up to them to sort out. But it's down to the same old thing again. Hopefully they'll get them sorted. I will run through it again. But I'm just going to list it down saying that it's saying it's 362 meters or 392 meters below me. How the hell am I supposed to generate? I generate a break report, nothing happens, so it doesn't clear. Yeah, it's a good idea what they're doing, and I quite enjoy it, but it's just a bit buggy at the moment. That's just one scenario. So, and I think one of the better things should have been that there should have been a manual with it. I don't know if there is or not. Yeah, I like the look of it, and I love the locos and the multiple unit DMU. The rolling stock looks great, but it's just the gameplay side of things at the moment seems a little bit off to me. But yeah, it will be one of the ones that we played, and we'll just go from there. But yeah, as it is, I won't be doing a PlayStation one tomorrow. I've got loads of other things to do. We've got Wonders of Sodor coming out next week. We've got, as far as I'm aware, it's still coming out next week on the 17th. We've got the BR145 on Friday. So I've got content that I've got to create for that as well. I've also got to look for a job. So I've got DWP up my arse as well because I should be looking for a job. 7 hours a day, 7 days a week, according to them. Go figure. Plus I've got to live as well, so I've got to sort of, the main thing is to keep a roof over my head. I know it sounds horrible, but I just can't sit here and do this all the time. So yeah, this is going to be the only stream that I do with the Stará Paka route. It looks nice, don't get me wrong. I do quite like it, and I was very about it. But yeah, it's just I'm not in the right frame of mind at the moment. Again, I've not been well, and I'm just stressed about a lot of stuff going on. And some people say, "Oh, just why stress about it?" But yeah, at the end of the day, it's not you that got to pay the bills and everything. It's me, and I've got to deal with that. I've got to get a job. You're okay. You're fine in your job, whatever it is you do. Brilliant. But yeah, it's just that those two scenarios are just really starting to do my head in. So it's the sort of thing. The tutorials. It's the sort of thing that I like to see in Train Sim World. Overall, I'd give this. It's entirely up to you whether you buy it. Would I buy it? If obviously I was working and all that sort of thing, blah 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 blah, whatever. Yeah, I would buy it. But I just don't have time at the moment to do an extra thingy on an extra stream. I can't dedicate an extra stream from the PlayStation to show it because I've just got other things I need to do. So yeah, and I will be biased a bit. I have been playing Thomas the Tank Engine, Wonders of Sodal. I've been doing a little bit more on the BR145, and I quite like the fact that we're actually getting early access a little bit more earlier, so that we can act on it a little bit more. We can get more used to working on it, playing it, and getting a good idea of how it works. It's just so unfortunately that we've got 3 DLCs releasing in the next week. I haven't been able to do the Stará Paka route as much as I want to. I mean, the first time I looked at it was Sunday night. I just haven't had the time to do it because I've been doing other stuff. So yeah, there's only a finite time that I can, before I fall unconscious on the floor and go to sleep, so to speak. But yeah, guys, I really do hope you have enjoyed it. It's not the best from me. It's not an excuse. It's fact. It's reality. Whether I got to curb in more streams, just curb on doing more streams and just concentrate on, if there's multiple DLCs, I'll just concentrate on that one or that one and then go from there. And then the other ones I will then create or just gradually bring in after they've been released. I don't know. It's something I've got to look at. But there's a lot going on in my life at the moment, and I've just got to sort of try and deal with it. And I have to deal with it because basically I've got no other way of doing it. But yeah, guys. Anyway, I will be around in the roadmap stream, checking that out tonight. But yeah, thanks, guys. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, just hit the thumbs up, please. Whether you share it, it's up to you. I've quite enjoyed it to a degree, but it's just it's just frustrating with that bug. It's just really annoyed me. So yeah, but anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. I will see you. My next stream will be Wednesday, which is Wednesday night gaming. I may do a stream tomorrow night. I may not. I don't know. But yeah, I will hopefully catch you guys in the next couple of days. But I'll see you in Dovetail's roadmap stream later on tonight anyway. But yeah, guys, thank you all very much, and I will speak to you later on. Have fun.